Hi, I'm Jen.
And I'm Amanda.
And this is Two Girls Listening.
For those of you that didn't listen to our trailer, we just wanted to remind you this is not a child-friendly podcast. And we are not doctors and we are not professionals. We are just two girls who have been through some shit and want to share what we've learned.
And welcome to our first episode.
Woohoo!
We're super excited.
We're so excited.
And there may be some wine involved.
Yep. Feel free to pour you a glass while you listen and join us.
So we're going to tell you a little bit about ourselves. My name is Jen and I work in marketing. I'm from Atlanta and I currently reside in Nashville. I went to TCU and I did previously work in mental health for a little over 5 years, but I was not a medical professional. I love meeting new people, making new friends, and I love hearing about people's lives and learning new things. So we're really excited to get to meet new people through this podcast. And I try to always find something positive in each situation. And I'm just really excited.
I'm Amanda. Jennifer's the put together one. I'm the fuck up.
I am not.
I'm the one that you're going to be laughing to, and Jennifer's going to be the sensible one.
That is not true.
You'll be laughing at me. But yeah, I'm a huge SEC fan. Went to Mississippi State. I'm a children's book author. I have a dog, Hepburn. He has a book, Hepburn the Downtown Dog. We go to schools and read to kids. And he's a therapy dog. We go to nursing homes. So that little booger keeps me busy. I love him.
He is very cute.
He's the cutest.
Very sweet dog. Love Hepburn. So anyways, that's a little bit about us. We're just recovering from our Labor Day Girls Weekend.
Whew, that was a fun one.
It was. We had a great time. We had all of our friends in town all of my friends in town from Atlanta, Amanda's new friends and family from Chicago. And yeah, it was a great time.
We took where'd we take Sambuca for dinner?
Yeah, we went
in
downtown.
the Gulch. Oh, so good.
It was amazing.
That bruschetta and
yes, the wine was great. Oh my gosh, the frosé
and the cobbler. Oh my gosh, like I was stuffed.
Those drinks were really fancy and really good.
Yeah. I stuck to beer, but whew, it was good. It
was really good. And then we went to a drag show at Play.
I'd been to Play several times. For those of you who are listening, if you've never been to Nashville, Play is this awesome, awesome bar. You can watch a drag show in one room, and then they have another room with the DJ if you want to dance. So it's kind of like whatever you're in the mood for. But I'd never done the private booth we rented.
Yeah, those
for the
girls
drag show
were amazing. They were so talented, and it was so much fun.
But the private booth is the way to go because we had the waitress we didn't have to go wait in line at the bar. We could stand or we could sit.
VIP all the way.
If you're like Amanda and you hit the vape pen too hard, you sit.
We were all a little worried about you. We're like, is she okay over there?
What was in her vape pen?
The good stuff. Somebody sent it to her from California. So.
I didn't realize what I was hitting. And then I was like, woo, I feel really good.
Yeah. They were like, is she okay over there? She's smiling, but she doesn't look happy.
I was so fucking happy. Oh, yeah. The girl that did the Missy Elliott song was
she was the
favorite.
best.
The red outfit.
Oh my gosh. I wish I knew her name, but she was the best.
You know,
Missy
it's depressing how men can look so much better than us.
They looked
gorgeous.
Amazing.
I was like, I don't look that good ever.
They did look fabulous, and I appreciated everything they did.
Yeah, they were awesome. That was so much fun.
They were queens. So anyways, this is our first episode, and we're still working on getting like our equipment set up to accept phone calls. So we got some email submissions. We've been getting submissions via direct messaging. We have on our social media. So we're just going to read a couple of questions, and then towards the end, we're going to have one of our friends. She is going to come tell a story, so that'll be fun. But yeah, let's just jump.
It's a dating story, right?
It is a dating story.
I love good dating stories.
They're great.
Or bad dating stories. They all make good
bad
stories.
Ones are better.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's just jump right in. We have an email from Meredith, who is from Knoxville.
Oh, the nurse, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, this was a good one. Okay. Hey guys, this is Meredith from Knoxville. I'm a nurse. I've been seeing a guy for about 2 months. I've met his siblings, but I've not met his parents. It seems to be going pretty serious, although we have not had the talk, in quotations, she says. A couple of nights ago, I was on a girls' night. I drank too much and hooked up with a guy at the bar. Do I tell the guy I've been dating for 2 months? Was this wrong? I don't know what to do.
That's a hard one. I mean, if you haven't had the talk,
If
it's
you
hard
haven't
to
had the
say.
talk,
You know,
it's kind of fair. I would think he's doing the same thing.
True.
If you haven't had the talk yet. I mean, 2 months, you're still kind of feeling each other out, getting to know each other.
Right. But some people, I guess it's totally possible that he does consider it the real thing already.
And we don't know. Well, we can't. We don't know if the 2 months, if it's been every other day or just once a week. Like, we don't know how often they're seeing each other.
Right. It's a good question.
And they haven't met the parents.
Yeah, I would say like once you meet the parents, it's definitely more serious. The siblings, it really just depends. I mean, none of my significant others have met my siblings unless it was a big deal. So, but that's me personally. You know, my sisters were really close. So it's hard to say. What do you?
I feel like if they hadn't had the talk yet, then she didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, I don't feel like she did anything wrong.
But I don't think she should like hide it and lie about it either. If it comes up, maybe she should tell. I don't know. Does she have to tell him?
I feel like she should tell him. I mean, I guess that might bring on the talk. It might, you know,
there you go.
It might help.
That's true.
Them come to terms.
Guys hate the talk.
Yeah.
But this is why you have to have the talk.
Everybody hates the talk.
Because we need to know where we stand. Because just like this girl, she didn't know if she did anything wrong. This is why you have the talk.
That's true. I like to be very direct. I like to let people know where they stand. So I understand. I want people to tell me where I stand with them, and I tell them where they stand with me. Friends, relationships, everything. So,
yeah.
I mean, I definitely don't feel like she did anything wrong.
I don't either. But they should definitely have the talk now.
Right. Now.
So she doesn't do it again.
Right.
We'll give you a free pass, Meredith. You get a mulligan.
Right. Yeah, but try to go have that talk with him.
Go have that talk, yeah.
And I mean, if he says no, then no. But at least now you'll know. You will know.
Dating's hard.
It is, especially if you're not communicating.
True.
And I mean, you know, it's just from what I see of the dating scene, I'm not a part of it, but from what I see from the outside, it seems really casual. So
yeah,
it seems very rare for people to be committed 2 months into somebody.
Yeah.
So guys got to take that into account as well.
We are in that swiping age.
Yes, I'm very glad I missed out on that.
Yeah. I'll never swipe again. I'm done with the swiping.
I don't blame you there. All right. Well, Meredith, I guess overall, we don't think you did anything wrong.
No judgment here. This is a judge-free zone.
Yeah, we don't judge. And also, you know, if he hasn't said that, you know, you're official, you're not official. Or if you haven't said it to him, you know, just have the talk now. Move forward with a clean slate.
Yep.
All right, so now we have a submission from Scott from Tennessee. He sent us a DM and he was asking, what's a good way to let someone down? Ooh, Scott, who are you going to let down?
Yeah. But thanks for sliding in our DMs.
Yeah, right. We appreciate anybody sliding in our DMs and giving us, you know, questions or submissions for the podcast. But that's about all we want you to slide in. No pictures.
No dick pics, please.
Yeah, no dick pics.
We're good.
No boob pics. Equal opportunity. No. We don't want any pics.
No
pictures.
Good. Just questions.
Yeah,
questions.
Okay. Feedback. Send us a rap. You know, whatever. We have a really cool guy that.
Our hibachi rapper.
Yeah,
I love him.
Our white rapping friend from Wisconsin. He's a hibachi chef. He's really cool. So, what up, Vanilla Bizcotti?
So Scott wants to know how to gently let someone down or how to not let someone down.
He wants to know, I guess, like he said, what's a good way to let somebody down? So, like, I guess gently, like
But we don't know the context. We don't know if it's a friend going to dinner or if it's like
I would guess the context is dating. That's the tone I get from it, but
yeah,
because it's hard to say.
I guess it depends. If you're just not feeling it, you know, and you don't want to hurt their feelings, you could just say, "Oh, I've got a commitment already," or "I'm busy."
Yeah.
Or is he needing to completely dump them?
This will be much easier when we can talk to the people more, like when we have the calls going.
Yeah.
But for now, I guess just throw out some of our own tips. What do you do when you're trying to let somebody down?
So if I always, my number one go-to is I have a church event.
A church event?
Because no one says no to church. They're like, oh, okay, got it. I can respect that. That's my go-to. If it's a dude wanting to date me, I do that. I'm not looking for a relationship right now. I'm not in that place.
No, I mean, be honest. I was going to say, like, I think the best way to let somebody down is to be honest and straightforward.
Yeah.
Don't waste their time.
Depends.
They'll get over it.
Because you don't, I'm a people pleaser. I don't want to hurt their feelings.
I mean, I'm a people pleaser too, but at the same time, you're just going to hurt their feelings if you lead them on.
I had a Bumble guy I went on a few dates with. He had just moved to Nashville from LA. And after our third date, he texted me and said, I don't want to see you again. Your butt's not big enough. You need butt implants. And you don't put enough effort into your looks.
Oh my gosh, you're beautiful.
So I cried and drank a bottle of wine, as girls do. But the next day, I was like, I'm so thankful he told me that because now I know. And I didn't sit around for 2 weeks going, why didn't he call? Why didn't I hear from him? What did I do? What did I say?
Yeah.
I knew exactly what it was. I wasn't the type for him.
Right.
I'm never going to be that girl.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bit harsh. He definitely could have gone a little softer on you.
He told me.
Yeah.
So maybe you're right. Maybe honesty is the way to go.
I feel like being straightforward with people is good. Letting them know you're not my type or just, just saying you're not interested, I guess. You don't necessarily have to, let them know they need butt implants. But, letting them know that you're not interested is good because I think we've all definitely had those people that just kind of cling on and have that like glimmer of hope and message you years and years later after you stopped dating.
I've had those guys and I've been that girl.
Right. So yeah.
Neither is good.
All right, Scott, just go with honesty. Be as gentle as possible, though. You don't necessarily want to make them cry. But
don't make her cry, Scott. Do it gently.
But thank you for your submission. We appreciate it. So good luck. And then last, we are going to have our friend Dee, who's here from Nashville, or also from Nashville.
Oh, we're not saying her real name, just Dee.
Just Dee.
All right.
She's going by Dee.
Okay.
And so she is going to give us a dating story. So we'll be right back with that. Hey guys. So we are sitting here with our friend Dee, and she is going to tell us a story.
Hello. Oh my gosh. First off, this is my first time on a podcast, so
yay.
This is exciting. But I guess we're talking about dating stories.
Yeah. Give us
horrible
a good
dating
one.
stories. I will say I'm actually like really blessed. I feel like I've never had a whole ton of bad experiences until this time around. So I don't know. I don't know where to start with the story. Okay, I'll just start with this one guy I have been talking to, kind of like back and forth.
Wait, tell us how y'all met. Was this Tinder?
Oh, slid in the DMs.
Ooh, we were just
Twitter
talking about that
or
earlier.
Instagram.
Okay.
Oh, you have a good
Yes.
Instagram, so I can't blame him.
Okay. Slid in the DMs.
Oh my gosh.
And I wouldn't normally give a guy a chance when he slides in my DMs, but there's just like a difference when you see someone you can just tell they're like, okay, he's like a decent guy. He's wholesome, he's got it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, not
Good
everybody that
friends.
slides in the DMs is sleazy.
Yeah.
There are exceptions.
Michael B. Jordan dates girls from his DMs.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Even like celebrities and stuff like slide in people's DMs. And yeah. Anyways. So we talked back and forth. He was so into me. Like we had never even met yet. And anyways, made the kid wait 2 weeks. 2 weeks to even like go out with me.
Make them wait.
Yep. And anyways, ended up meeting him for dinner and we were supposed to like go to Live on the Green afterwards.
Aww.
And I was running late, hit like a bunch of traffic, 30 minutes late to this dinner. I felt so bad and I kept apologizing. He's like, seriously, not a big, and it's not like it was like a fancy dinner. Like it was like Hopsmith. Like it was just like at a bar. He's like, don't worry about it. I'm grabbing food right now. And I was like, okay, so sorry. Like we're actually running a little late. So I might just swing in and just grab a drink with you and then we can head out. So I was supposed to get dinner with him. I just got the drink he ate. So I get there. I ordered Angel's Envy on the rocks. That's all I ordered. One drink. And we drank one drink and he's like, I guess we can get the tab right now. And he's like, I'll get her a drink without even like missing a beat. He's like, I got her drink. And I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much. Like, you totally don't have to buy my drink. And he's like, no, it's fine. It's fine. He's like, I'm a gentleman. He said that. I'm a gentleman. He gets the tab, opens the book up and goes, wow, your drink was really expensive.
No, he did not.
What?
Are you serious?
I cannot make this up. And I thought he was joking because I'm a very sarcastic person. And I thought he was just like being because that was like how we kind of joked with each other so far. And everything up until then was fine. We were hitting it off. It was like great. We were laughing a lot over like him eating dinner and me drinking my drink.
Right.
He gets the tab and says, wow, Angel's Envy. You got the Angel's Envy? That's like, I'm like, what? It's like, what? And he pointed it out to me on the tab. First off, if you pay for a girl, you don't show her the tab. That's so rude. That's so rude.
So trashy.
I can't believe this. And so at this point, I'm getting kind of like uncomfortable.
Right.
And he goes, yeah, it was like $13. And I was like, as opposed to what? This is Nashville.
Right.
That's like a very average price for drinks.
Exactly.
And I was like, you know what? I'll pay for my drink. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. He's like, no, it's not a big deal. I'll pay for it. So I'm like, what the frick is this kid doing? Like, I don't understand. And he goes, but I just don't have enough money for the tip.
Oh my gosh.
But he thought he was going to buy you dinner?
That's the weirdest part about the story. I cannot figure it out. And I've been telling the story to so many people, trying to get everybody's like input, and no one can figure this story out. So if anyone listening has any input, that would be amazing because I don't understand the story.
Yeah,
so then
hit us up on
he
Twitter.
goes, I don't have enough money for a tip. What? Where's your card?
Oh my gosh.
So he's pulling out cash because he doesn't have enough money for a tip. He's like, I have exact amount. Kid opens up his wallet. There's another like 2 20s in there. And I was like, you can't just break that. You do understand that, right? And he was like, well, I just know that people don't like when you do that. And at this point, it's getting so uncomfortable. I'm like, give me the tab. And I grabbed it from him, I like smacked the table. That's how mad I am.
Just angry.
I put my card in and just paid for it. And he handed me cash for the rest of it.
Oh
Like, he was like, no. He's like, I'm a gentleman. Like, I want to pay. I'm like, stop calling yourself a gentleman.
Yeah,
You're clearly not.
Wow.
And honestly, from then and there, I should have just been like, all right, bye. Like, and I normally would have been like, nice knowing you. Have a good day.
Bye.
But by then we already had like a double date plan. So I was like, ugh, I don't know.
So you had to spend the rest of the night with him and go to Live on the Green?
Yep. Actually, he redeemed himself. Is that weird? I thought he did. I thought he redeemed himself. But then the next day, I like learned other things. I don't know. He's just weird. There's more to this story. I just don't know how far I should go into.
That's totally on you.
But that was the craziest part about it, was just the whole tab situation. I've never come across that on a date ever. And here's the thing. I have no problem paying, but don't offer to pay without me even like, he didn't even like bat an eye. He's like, oh, put her drink on mine.
Right.
And then took it back.
And
$13,
points the price out.
that's a typical drink in Nashville.
Yeah.
Anywhere
Right.
you go.
You're not going to get anything less than $13 in Nashville.
Yeah.
I don't even know what else to say because it's just like, so mind blowing.
Well, thank you for sharing your story, Dee. Like,
That's kind of similar to my bad Tinder story. Kinda. Except at least you had your own money. I was broke at the time.
oh no.
No.
You should never go on a date if you can't pay to leave.
Yes. I learned, okay, listeners, learn from my mistakes. Don't go on a date if you can't pay. So I had lost my job and I didn't have any money.
You can't expect them to pay.
And so this Tinder dude asked me out on a date. He asked me to Bar Louie in the Gulch for brunch on a Sunday. So I assumed he knew the prices since he picked the place.
Right. It's a fair assumption.
Yeah. So we get there. He orders an appetizer. I ordered my usual, the biscuits and gravy, which is like $10. It's like $9 or $10. It's not expensive. That's what I always get at Bar Louie brunch. And he ordered the unlimited mimosas for us. Well, the tab came at the end. It was like $70, I think.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe $80.
Well, for 2 people, it's not surprising here.
And he goes, oh, I can't pay this.
Oh, no.
He goes, I didn't know it would be this much. And I'm like, oh. And I had no money because I had just lost my job.
I'm cringing.
Yeah,
So I didn't know what to
him.
do. So
I'm
he
embarrassed for you because you got caught in this situation with this guy. Kind of like me.
So he goes, oh, wait, I have a boy that owes me money. Let me hit him up.
Oh my God.
Is this happening?
So he
Debt
texts
collecting on a date.
texts one of his friends. And it's like, oh, he's coming up here to bring me the $100 he owes me. So we just sit there. Luckily, thank God, it was unlimited mimosas. So we just kept drinking. And we wait, and like 2 hours go by, and the dude never comes with the money.
You gotta run.
And so so I'm texting my girlfriends. I'm like,
Run.
what do I do? I don't know what to do. And they're like, leave. You leave. And I'm like, but I don't want to
I
embarrass
would be like,
him.
I'm going to the bathroom. Goodbye.
I know. I didn't want to embarrass him or hurt his feelings.
That is stuff. But
I didn't know what to do. But it
Gotta
kept
look
getting
out for numero
shadier
uno.
and shadier. Like his story kept changing. So I got the impression like that he does this to women to get free meals. So
Wow.
then once I was on to him, I was like, well, now I'm definitely not paying. Because like I could have paid it. I just wouldn't have had rent money. But
yeah.
but once his story kept changing and changing, I was like, something's up here. So I was like, I'm not paying this.
So how'd you get out of it?
Finally, when he realized I was not going to give in and pay, he called his brother, and his brother gave the waitress his credit card over the
Oh
phone.
my gosh.
So then we leave Bar Louie, and he's like, so you want to go to a friend's house and smoke? And I was like, no, I gotta go let the dog out. Bye.
Bye.
And I jumped in an Uber.
Wow.
I'd already called the Uber as his brother was on the phone with the waitress.
That's so awkward.
You're nicer than either of us, Amanda, because we would have
Wow.
left.
I don't know if I would have left because I feel like I'm too nice. I would have just been stuck in this situation with him. But if I could sense he was lying, which is now, see, that's what I was wondering too about my situation. Everybody was like, oh, he's just a douchebag player who like does this all the time and gets girls to buy him stuff. But I'm like, but he didn't make me pay for his food at all. He paid for his own food. He like handed me cash to cover and my drink. It covered the whole tab. I just ended up paying for the thing on my card so I could tip on it. I just think that's the most weird situation. Oh, the best part of the story, and this is what I was leading into, is later I went to the restroom and he handed me a beer when I got back out at Life on the Green. And later he goes, by the way, I bought you your beer. You're welcome.
Oh gosh.
And I go, oh, cool. I guess that makes up for the tip that you didn't pay at the restaurant. And he got all butthurt and he was like, what? What do you mean? He's like, I just didn't have like cash on me for that. And I was like, okay, whatever. We'll get this. The next morning I find out from my best friend that while we were in the bathroom, her guy bought us that round.
Oh my gosh. So we lied about it?
Even shadier.
The shadiest part about this is this, my best friend's guy had been buying drinks for all of us all night, like over and over, multiple rounds. And then so when we all went to the restroom, the girls, my guy was like, hey, I got this round. So then he went to the end of the line, and as the ladies cracking open the beers, my girl's like guy turned to him to look for him to see if he was going to pay. And all of a sudden he was on the phone.
How convenient.
He was on the phone, and then he looks up at him and goes, oh, and hands him a $5 bill. And then my friend's guy was like, don't worry about it, and paid for it. But the worst part about it is he later told me, by the way, got you your beer, you're welcome. Is that the worst?
That's really
I will proudly say I've never,
uncomfortable.
I hear so many stories of bad Tinder dates and all this, and I've never experienced one. I feel like I've gotten lucky, but I feel like I just experienced one this week.
I think we should do a Twitter poll, guys. Whose date was worse, Dee's or Amanda's?
Ooh,
Oh,
that's a good
We're going to have to
idea.
put up a Twitter
I
poll.
feel like you
Yes.
win.
I don't know. I don't know. But
know.
your friend got put out because of yours.
Yeah.
It's hard to
so
say.
it's hard.
They're both bad in different
Yeah.
situations.
Well, yeah, and
I got
yours
drunk
was
off
straight
unlimited
lying.
mimosas.
I was gonna say yours was straight lying to you, D.
But he was
Saying
like,
he bought you around and expecting you to thank him.
but I also just like don't understand. Do you think he's just broke and embarrassed?
I mean, that's possible, but he didn't
Don't
have
go
to
on
be.
a date.
But don't lie.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna say he was rude.
Yeah.
Like the "you're welcome."
I think he was like being like, sorry, yeah, I'm over it.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
We're over it.
I don't even know what else to say.
Well, anyways,
do you
thank
not have any stories?
I don't really have that many dating stories, unfortunately.
She's happily engaged.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've dated people, but none of them were like that.
You got lucky.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like that's like a newer thing.
Yeah.
Social media brings out the worst.
Right.
It's seriously the age of Tinder and Hinge. It's terrible.
Yeah, I really...
Chivalry
Wait,
is
what's
dead.
Hinge?
What are you talking about?
What's Hinge?
What do you mean?
I even know what Hinge is, and I don't date, or I'm
Is it
not
a
on the
dating app?
market.
Yes.
Yeah, Hinge is a good one, isn't
It's
it?
the good one. I
the
don't
good
know
one.
if any of them are good, but it's like the better one.
I've never heard of it.
Say Bumble is supposed to be really good.
I had a bad Bumble.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the butt
We
implant
told
guy.
that story.
You missed that story, D.
They say like Hinge is like more. It's more, I guess, like because
Like
Tinder's such a
Match.com.
hookup. It's a phone app too. It's just like Tinder and Bumble, but it's like more personality based.
Mm.
So you have like questions on there that you answer, and people can like facts about you and also photos. But it's just I feel like more legit people are on there, and you can like filter down. I guess Tinder you can. I've never had a Tinder honestly, so I don't know like how
You
it
can't
works.
filter.
You can't filter.
No.
Okay, yeah, Hinge you
just
can
gotta
filter.
swipe and swipe and
Oh
swipe.
my
and
gosh,
swipe.
that's a lot of work.
It's like it's
Oh, no,
like
no,
a
no.
second job.
I almost filter too much where I have to like loosen it up sometimes because I have like I'll
One
go
match.
through like 50 people and it'll be like you have reviewed everybody. Oh my gosh. I was like, let me drink a glass of wine and go back through
Try
again,
again.
with
Lower
less
the
standards.
And then we end up
Yeah.
on dates like we just
Yeah.
had.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
mystery. Well, that happens to y'all.
Oh man. Guys should just come up to us in person, not
Yeah.
slide in our DMs.
I know. People need to like meet more organically
Just
again.
come up to me at the grocery store or the farmer's market or church.
While I'm looking ratchet.
That's how you know it's real. If they like you with no makeup.
When I'm in the grocery store.
I should stop going to the grocery store looking homeless,
I
y'all.
really do. So
Yeah, I was
anyone
gonna
looks
say you
great
guys
there.
blend in at our grocery store.
Yeah.
We look great there.
Yep.
Oh man.
Well, this was fun, guys.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you coming and sharing your story.
Yeah, thanks. I don't know, it's fun.
Yeah,
Right.
no, it's definitely fun. We'll have to bring you back since
I
you're
hope we
our
made some
neighbor.
other women feel less alone.
Yeah, I
Right.
know. I've heard some pretty bad stories out there. Like I'm on a lot of girls like Facebook pages.
Oh, the
and
Nashville Girls Group.
Yes, that's one of them. Oh my gosh, I see
Mhm.
so many girls posting like horror stories.
Oh,
Right.
ladies, call in and tell us.
Yes, I know our stories are like nothing in comparison to that because I've seen some pretty bad ones.
Yeah, that's true. Yours were just kind of like scrubs.
They're just broke ass.
No more scrubs.
Right. And I mean, no shame if you're broke. It's just own it.
We've all
Yeah.
lived off of ramen.
Take me on
Yep.
a picnic. Don't take me to Bar Louie and stick me with the tab.
Exactly. Don't take me to $80 brunch. Take me to Waffle House.
Yeah, we could have gone to Waffle House.
You could
On
have.
another note, though, okay, so your story reminds me of this guy I used to date, and he actually was a great guy, but he every time we would eat out so much, every time we would go to a restaurant, he would order so much. He's like, "Oh, let's get this, let's get that, let's get this," and I'm so okay with that. I'm such a foodie. I love food, and I'll eat so much.
I know. I see your Instagram.
Yeah, all I do is post about food. I warn people when they follow me. I'm like, I post about my dog and food. That's it. If you're okay with that, then we can be friends. But yeah, we used to do a lot, and he'll go through like 5 drinks, and I would just drink like 1 or 2, and by the end, we would split the tab, which I'm okay with. I think when you're dating someone, especially long term, it's okay to split the tab.
Yeah.
But when a guy is like dictating on what you order, like in your date, the unlimited mimosas, I feel like that shouldn't be expected for you to like split it. You know?
Yeah.
Are you on the same page? I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I can agree
picked
with
it.
that.
Like,
Yeah.
it was his call, not mine. Yeah. I mean, I was okay with it, but
Because you thought he was paying.
yeah.
You're like, oh, wow, yes.
I mean, I don't know if I'm old fashioned, but it's like when somebody invites you out, usually.
First date.
Well, yeah,
First
first date
3
too.
or 4 dates, I think the guy should pay, right?
Yes.
I mean, I always think the guy should pay, but I'm just I'm just saying in general, like if somebody invites you out, you assume that they're paying. I
Yeah.
mean,
I agree.
I know that that's not,
Well, and I even
necessarily
have
the standard.
guy friends that
Well, yeah,
just
I invite friends. Well, like I said, if I
that
invite you to
is-
dinner, I'm like,
that's
hey,
okay if they invite me out. You know, and there's
Definitely, yeah.
nothing expected, you know.
Right.
That we're just friends.
yeah. I mean, I invite my friends out and take them to dinner. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway,
Yeah.
they make for good stories.
This is true. Even bad dates are good stories.
Lessons. I think it's hilarious. I keep telling everyone this story this week. It's been like fueling my life this week.
As long as you learn from it.
Yeah.
No more DM boys.
Yeah.
No, bye.
Unless it's Michael B. Jordan.
I don't even know who that is.
Creed.
I haven't seen Creed.
Oh, you should. He's topless.
I mean, I'm going to have to Google him. That means nothing. I don't know who it is.
He was on the Ellen show and he said he's gone out with girls from DMs.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Okay.
That's the only reason I know this.
Yeah.
That's
I'm so uncool. I don't know who anybody is. Yeah. I got to Google him.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, thank you so much for coming upstairs, Dee.
You're welcome.
And being on the show with
I'll
us.
just walk back down.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I don't even know how to get up here. That's the funny part.
You're like, where do you live
Yeah.
again?
Yeah, Jennifer's elevator's weird right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, people seem to break it a lot. I don't really know.
It's like the Big Bang Theory.
Right. I'm not really sure what our neighbors do in the elevator, but it seems to be broken.
Yeah. Ugh, I can't. That's like my fear.
Anyway, so we enjoyed you being here and we appreciate you coming and talking to us.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Bye. So that's all we have for today. Thank you to Meredith, Scott, and Dee for your submissions.
So this is how it's going to work going forward, you guys. Contact us if you're interested in being on the show, and we'll set up a time to talk. We'll have an email address and a phone number set up for emails, texts, calls, and voicemails. You can also DM us on our social media accounts.
Yeah, we love DMs.
Just not dick pics.
Right. And for anyone who wants to remain anonymous, just text us or email us your questions or your stories, and we'll read them aloud like we did today. Our email address is twogirlslistening@gmail.com, and that is with the number 2. And our phone number is 615-669-9337. Again, that's 615-669-9337. We are also on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Just search for Two Girls Listening.
And also, a special thank you to our sound engineer, Matthew Cox, and another big thank you to Kashi and JMO, who created our intro music.
Don't go through life alone. We're here to listen.